Good morning. It rained all night last night. Everything on the inside of the tent stayed dry, but my tent is nice and wet, so hopefully at some point the sun will come out and I can dry some stuff out. But it's like lightly sprinkling right now, overcast. There's supposed to be afternoon thunderstorms again for today. And starting out all alone, the other guys are sleeping in a little bit. Waking our way up the full end of this valley. And then there's like 2,500 feet elevation gain as we go up and over a pass. That's all coming up in the next couple of miles. And still following Jeep roads all day. There may be some point where we disappear into trail for a little bit, but I think it's mostly road walking again. And I think I forgot to mention yesterday, but yesterday was the first day where the tops of my feet did not hurt. So that was like 2 weeks of sore feet. And they're feeling a lot better, so hopefully all that's over with. Something else I didn't really show or mention yesterday was just how many people are out here. It's a weekend, and everybody's out driving these backcountry dirt roads. A lot of like four-wheelers and dirt bikes and all kinds of things going on. Off-road vehicles. And the campground area was totally full up, except for the one place that we found, which is totally surprising. But also everyone's out here like firing off guns and stuff at all their campsites. It's like, I know proper gun safety, but I don't know what all these other people are doing, what direction they're shooting at. It's definitely a little unnerving when guys right next to you are all firing off rounds. Lots of trees got taken out across the way there in a huge avalanche at some point. There's the top of the pass up ahead, just a bit further. Made it to the top of the pass. It's very cold and windy, raining. I gotta get down from here. Looks like some old mines and stuff have been drilled into the side of the mountain. But that was it for the first major uphill. It's all downhill into a long valley. Very steep descents coming down into this valley. But we're gonna be pretty cruisy in a bit. Long stretch down the valley before one more massive uphill. Found this old decrepit cabin. The roof is still intact. It's raining and it's time for second breakfast. So I'm gonna be sitting in here, I think, for a little rest. Done with our break, back on trail. It's definitely cold. It's cold and chilly when you're just sitting there not moving. The terrain is not as steep anymore. Still kind of off and on rocky. Still raining. I got a feeling it's gonna be raining all day. This is what the rest of the downhill looks like. Coming up to a trailhead parking lot up here. Yeah, the good sign is that if people can bring the vehicles up, the roads are not that unimproved. And everything up here is just socked in the clouds. Down into a neighborhood now. It's funny because all the guys with motorhomes and everybody else camping are all leaving all at the same time, so the road's kind of crowded right now. Well, here we go. Here's a little change of scenery. So, from where I was at the bottom of the valley, hiking through neighborhoods, just continuous rain. I was starting to get cold, early symptoms of hypothermia. The rain was not going to let up all day, and I just hit a point where it was easy to get a bailout hitch from everyone else who was camping up in that area to get to town. So I hiked all the way down to Trailhead, which would have been an area where you go up and over the next ridge of mountains to get on the other side. Anyway, so I stuck my thumb out, got picked up, and luckily the same guy was heading straight to Whitehall too, so that just worked out perfectly. So here's where I am. The other guys, Dr. Thunder and Snow Turtle, were like an hour or so behind me, and there was no cell service up in that area, so once I'm into town here, I did send them a message. They may or may not have the same game plan of what I was thinking of doing, so I wouldn't be surprised if they show up a little bit later. Not sure though, but I sent them a message for where I'm at and what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm completely soaked. I'm freezing. I'm gonna go jump in a hot shower, fully clothed, to just warm myself up, and we'll figure out some food options afterwards. So that's it for now, I think. Well, I'm all cleaned up, feeling a little bit better now. It just got too bad out there. It's like I can hike cold or I could hike wet, but not cold and wet. So I was just getting miserable. All day is rain. All day tomorrow is rain. I was just looking at the forecast. Tomorrow we were planning on being here in town in Whitehall anyway, so I think Dr. Thunder already booked a room. I haven't heard from where those guys are at yet. It's kind of getting up to a late lunch hour. I think I'm just gonna snack on stuff here in my room from my food bag and just continue to let everything dry out. All my clothes are wet, tent and everything soaking wet, shoes are wet. Everything's just gotta dry out for a bit. So I'll just check back later once we're up to something else. This is as far as my excitement goes when I'm in town. Snacks, rendering videos, and drying stuff out. Well, I just walked over next door to the gas station or across the way, mainly just grabbing drinks and stuff. I got plenty of snacks from my food bag, but a few more drinks to tide me over will do it good. I don't think I'm gonna go out for dinner or anything else later. I'm just gonna be snacking on everything here in my room. I got plenty of food. But I just feel like in my old age and trail experience now, I just am so done and tired of hiking through bad weather. I feel like when it's cold and rainy and miserable and just 24 hours of rain and it's supposed to be continuing through tomorrow, I'm just so over it. Especially when you're on a road with cars going by and it's easy just to bail out and get into town. It's kind of like that day, the first day I went into Yellowstone National Park. It was just cold and wet and miserable, but there was no bailouts at that point. You just had to push through it. Slugging through wet feet every day. Anyway, it's good to be in town though. It's good to be dry. We'll sit here, let the other guys catch up, and then you know, once we're back on trail, then it's supposed to be sunny for like the next week's forecast after these 2 rainy days, so we'll see. I'll check back in if anything else is going on this evening. Well, it's now getting up on bedtime. I haven't heard from the other guys, so I think they're staying in the woods tonight, but I'll see them tomorrow at some point. Tomorrow we are staying in the town of Whitehall. We'll definitely start the day with a nice breakfast, get to see the township a little bit more. But I think that's been, I think that's going to be it. It's been a nice productive afternoon/evening here, getting things dried out a little bit better. Forecast for tomorrow is still rain, and we'll just see how it goes. So come find out with me. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. I had not that great a sleep last night. For some reason I couldn't fall asleep till like 1 o'clock, and then I was up at like 6 a.m. anyway. So it's time for breakfast. The K-Bar comes recommended, has a good place in town, so I'm gonna go down there and check that out. Dr. Thunder and Snow Turtle ended up staying in the woods last night, but they're coming into town today, so I should see them at some point, probably before noon. Planning on taking a 0 for today, so let's go see if we can find some breakfast. Hopefully it's not raining too bad outside. There's I-90 just there. Gloomy morning, but not raining. I'm noticing lots of Lewis and Clark stuff around town. It must have passed this way. There's the K-bar. Back in the room, breakfast was really good, and of course the whole walk back, it's like a half a mile, and it was raining when I got done with breakfast. I think at some point this afternoon the rain is supposed to stop, and that's when it gets sunny, so we'll see what the weather holds. Anyway, I'm gonna be hanging out. The Wi-Fi here is not good, so getting stuff uploaded is probably not gonna happen in this town, probably the next one to Butte. What's been nice, the last couple of stretches have been pretty short between towns, so like when I was in Big Sky I got a video uploaded, and you know, bouncing from town to town and being able to get a video uploaded every time. So I'm still kind of caught up. It doesn't really matter if I don't get one or two uploaded in the next couple of days. Anyway, I've got to do a resupply run at some point. I'll probably wait to do other outside activities until like the afternoon when the rain stops, and the other guys should be in town by then. But I'll just check back later when anything else is going on again. Well, it's coming up on lunchtime. I just got a message that Dr. Thunder and Snow Turtle just got into town. They're heading straight over to the K-bar for lunch, so I'm gonna go head out and we'll see them over there. Well, the sun's coming out, clouds are clearing. Well, I think the bad weather has finally moved away. I made it to the K-bar for lunch, and we got our teammates, Dr. Thunder and the Snow Turtle again. Getting some sandwiches real quick. Back in the room, we got these guys joining in. What's cool, this place has got a little back patio, and there's just enough sun starting to poke through that we can hang everything out here to dry. And these guys are literally fresh off the trail, so there's a bit of a hiker yard sale going on. So everybody's cleaned up at the hotel. Next stop. There's no laundry facilities at the hotel themselves, but there's some stuff just next door here at the little Exxon gas station. They got laundry machines inside here, so these guys are gonna do some laundry here. I think I'm gonna wait till we get to Butte. It's only another day and a half, and then I'm gonna do laundry there. I think I'm gonna do my resupply run here at the gas station, though. I just need a little bit more snacks, just because, again, it's only a day and a half to the next town. There's where the laundry machines are hidden, kind of way back in the corner of the little gas station market here. Back from the gas station, here's what my current haul looks like. Half of this I just bought, half of this is just leftovers. Got some breakfast items there. Here's my leftover dinner. Got the instant mashed potatoes and some tuna packets and stuff. A bunch of leftover snacks. So for now, while Dr. Thunder and Snow Turtle are working on laundry, I'm just going to be hanging out and chilling, and by the time everything's done and they're ready to rock, it'll probably be near dinner time, and we'll go out and find something else. So I'll just check back later. Well, the other guys are back from laundry. We've just been chilling for a little bit. It's coming up on dinner time. I think we're just going to go like right across the street. There's a Subway. Just get a sandwich or something. My lack of sleep from the night before is catching up to me, so I'm definitely like dozing off, and got a feeling we're just gonna get a sandwich down, and then that's gonna be it. So we'll see you over at the Subway. Oh, back in my room for my Subway sandwich. So I'm just gonna have this for dinner, and I think that's gonna be it for tonight. It's been a lot of just sitting around, chilling and relaxing, which is just fine. The weather outside looks fine. It's kind of cloudy and stuff around in the horizon, but there's no like major storms brewing or anything. And I think from here for like the next week, the weather is only supposed to get better and better. So it's just going to be all sunny and nice and back to good temperatures, hopefully. So we'll see you in the morning as we're going to be heading out of town later. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys all in the morning.